How's it going, everybody? And welcome back. And thank you for joining me on this series finale of Killing Eve. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last episode that we will ever get of Killing Eve. And I actually just put up a poll yesterday, and I want to go over some of the results with you and read some of the comments real quick. Anyway, as you can see... Oh, wait, that's not what I meant to show you. I made partner? What? That's so crazy. Let's go ahead and show you what I really wanted to show you. All right, this is the poll I put up a couple days ago or actually 11 hours ago. How are you feeling about the Killing Eve series finale? These are the results right before I actually start watching the series finale right now. Nobody's feeling good about it. That's kind of alarming. 4% of people are feeling bad. Most people are feeling nervous at a very nice 69%. 16% are excited, and this is the one that actually surprises me the most, even more so than nobody feeling good about it. 11% of people are feeling meh. Like that's not good for a series finale, like the last series of a show. You want people going into it being excited, and if like a noticeable percentage of like the fandom is not feeling excited about it, that doesn't say a lot about the quality of the show that we got. Saying that, I have liked the last 3 episodes. I felt like they've been really strong. Last episode, I really liked it as well. Unfortunately, that was the death of Constantine, and I was not happy about that. But, he also did say that he had a letter for Carolyn, and he wanted her to know that he always loved her, and I hope she gets to read that letter, and I hope we get to hear it. Some of these comments, this YouTube partner right here, he says, personally, I'm a little nervous, but I have faith that it'll end appropriately. And I agree with him myself. Rachel said, I was excited. I woke up way too early, like Christmas morning. It's kind of funny, Rachel, because I'm actually watching this at 12 o'clock right now, just because I had to watch the last one. But this show just released, so I'm kind of watching it right as it releases. So Simona, MM, Jeff, Niels, Jason, Marilyn, AG, Ladybird, Chance, and everyone else escaping my 6 a.m. brain right now. It has been an absolute pleasure following you around YouTube. That is kind of sad. This has kind of been a community that we've built for what I've been watching this for a year or so, maybe a little bit more because of the break. And everyone in the comments kind of talks to each other and they go off each other. This is the end of that, too. This is the end of this community, unfortunately. I really hope that we can pick a show that you're all going to find yourself back here so you guys can talk again. But that is a really good point, Rachel. Let's take a moment to honor the chat. All right, that's about it for that. Jeff Martin says, we'll see. I'm in the eastern U.S., so I think I'll get it around 2 a.m. Sunday. So my claim of 2 a.m. based on hearsay was wrong. Well, I hope that you got some sleep because I still haven't been to bed. I'm going to be up for till 9 or 10 o'clock, probably until 2 a.m. this morning because insomnia and anxiety. Angel Flores says, I just hope Eve and V get a happy ending, but it is Killing Eve, so I don't know. And that's perfectly put. You want them to be happy, but you know what this show does to us, as we saw in this last episode where fucking Pam killed Constantine, and he was like, you dumb bitch, Helene's dead. And she's like, oh, whoops.
Whoopsie.
JD says expectations are low, and that's not a bad place to have them. I mean, a lot of people haven't been feeling this series, and I completely get that. But I feel like these last few episodes have been ramping up. We just had to get through the filler. You know what I'm saying?
The letter A
says, I just know I'll be heartbroken because 100% of them dies, if not both. Yeah, that's also a very good opinion to have because that's probably going to be factually correct. Rachel's back. You already had your turn, Rachel. She asked me if I want to go live or is that weird 3 action not being posted yet. I can't actually stream this because I think there's a lot of copyright things with streaming a show. Plus I don't know how I'd take out the video from the OBS while I'm streaming. It'd just be kind of weird. Chance says, I've been pretty disappointed with season 4, to be honest. It isn't all what I wanted. I'm kind of just waiting for it to end now. That's really disappointing. I hate that you feel that way, Chance, because I know that you've been watching with me for a long time now, and you really did like this show, and now it's kind of over, and it's kind of leaving you is it kind of does it feel like Game of Thrones? If you watch Game of Thrones, I'm not going to spoil anything if you haven't, but Season 8 has been pretty universally panned by everybody because it's just a big letdown. All I ask is that they not die, but either way, we won't be seeing the characters again. Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of death to go around this episode, so be prepared for that. Ooh, there's 6 comments. I agree, doesn't really seem like the show, done the same team. Yeah, I mean, this is, to be fair though, this is like, what, 2 teams removed, because the first series was Phoebe Waller-Bridge. When you start out that strong, it's really hard to follow if you don't have the same showrunner to follow it up. And then they did switch to like 2 other showrunners, you know, after Phoebe. So it's like, we are getting vastly different feels each season, and it does kind of feel like the quality dips in places. But I'm a fan of filler myself. Like, I watched all of Naruto. I will always make that flex because it took me so long. 522 episodes. I can watch filler, and I like it because it does give you more insight into the characters, but I also don't like it because I just want to get to the meat of the story, and I get that because it does kind of make the show feel different. Then Jeff says, Matt and Jeff's TV just had a review I mostly agree with. You watch other reactors except for me? How dare you, Jeff? So yeah, that was the poll. I agree with it. I am very nervous. But you know, I guess the only thing we can do is watch it. So anyway, guys, if you like my reaction, please make sure you hit that like button one last time for the algorithm, and subscribe for whatever show we end up watching next, and hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Sometimes I do some bonus videos and stream hardly ever. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Venmo and the Patreon is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get access to my movie nights a week before the YouTube audience. And the Venmo right now is basically a tip system to help me find a new apartment. So anyway, guys, let's get straight into the series finale of Killing Eve. This one is Series 4, Episode 8. Hello, losers! Let's do it, guys. Where you at, Villanelle?
She's mine.
We've heard that before, haven't we?
You're mine.
He was like, I'm not gonna die here. How did she get one up on Gunn, though? Like, after all we've seen Gunn do, that's all it took to, like, knock her out? She's hiding up a tree. Come on, Eve.
I'll find you. I'll kill you.
How did she get all the way up there? That's twice she got one up on her. Let's see how well she's trained. No, Eve! No, Eve! I don't care! Ah! Stop that fucking... Jesus Christ! Eve, you crazy bitch! Ah!
Were you watching that?
What?
What do you think?
Do you want me to say thank you?
I know where they are. They don't know she's dead yet.
And this is why you're here?
They killed Gunn that easy after everything they set up, though. Like, that's kind of dumb. I hope they made sure she was dead because she's a tenacious lady. What'd I say? Oh my god, she looks like Neo.
I can see you.
She's coming.
They're gonna leave her blind on that island? Why did you keep her alive? Damn, I guess Eve just impressed the hell out of Villanelle. But I don't think it was smart to leave her alive, like, unless she's just gonna die because she can't see, but god, there's a lot of blood. Ugh. I don't do ice shit.
I need you, Villanelle. I came all this way to be with you. You're hurt. I'm hurt. That is life. You need to stop pouting and being a suckface and get on with it. Oh my god, stop it! Oh my god, stop it! Stop it! Are you two okay?
Like, that, it kind of seems very sudden, doesn't it? Like, just her, like, yeah, I need you. Like, it felt like they had to bring them together because it was the end of the series, not because, like, it was naturally happening. She looks great, by the way. Looks like she got a glow up or something.
Your accent is terrible.
Google it. Hold on. A small hut or cottage. Okay. Could have just fucking said that. I never had title cards break the fourth wall before.
Fourth wall break inside a fourth wall break.
That's kind of funny.
We couldn't leave you out there in the elements. Could we, Papa?
Oh, that's right, honey.
You just let in 2 of the worst people you could have possibly let in.
Get to know each other. Chat.
See, like, and even now, it feels like they're forcing them in the same shot over and over and over. It's like, see, we're putting them together. We're putting them together.
How did you guys meet?
Oh, she stalked me. Drove my husband away. Left me with nothing.
She put me in prison. She tongued my boss.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm so gullible.
How about you two?
Maggie gave me a kidney.
Donnie was in the next bed on dialysis. I thought he was cute.
I thought she looked like she had a kidney spare. A kidney.
Ta-da!
Look at that. Kidney twins.
Do you want to know why I got into the shop?
Would I know to tell you? I believe in what we do. And I do the unsavory things that we all have to do because I believe that they are necessary for the greater good.
Dude, you're preaching to the choir here.
I think you love the unsavory. You get off on the lying, the little nod to somebody on a Monday morning that gets somebody 1,000 miles away killed. Aren't you even a tiny bit ashamed of yourself? Unplug the listening devices.
Ooh, is Carolyn about to get real?
All of them. That's the lot. Your nice new girlfriend, Melanie. Actually a Russian agent from Vladivostok. Hit her with a deluge of penis portraits. She's probably there now, free to ransack through your sordid little bits.
The mood. I love this card. This is a really mysterious card.
I think I might kill them. I think I might help you.
Want me to read your tarot?
Okay.
Oh my god, she's gonna get like all the worst cards, isn't she? Death. Sword. Death again somehow.
The second, the present, and the third, the future. The tower that speaks of chaos and destruction in your past. Can you think of why that might be?
Yeah.
The lovers.
She's got the gift.
But the card is upside down, so it speaks of the opposite. Is there any unresolved conflict in your partnership?
Lots.
Do my future.
And it's death.
The sun. One of the best cards you can get. Whatever path you walk down, you'll be blessed with a celestial light.
You know what? Do my future.
Don't shove this so well.
Let's go. I just want the future.
Okay.
I want to know what the other two are now. Now, is that her death or those two people's deaths? Because death is a death is a death, right? I don't think the tarot minds who dies. Just as long as the death is in her future. It's a fixed point.
Okay. What do you want?
The taxi to Hampstead.
There's no such thing as fate.
Really? What's this then?
You're a lot today.
I'm a lot every day.
Inevitability, I guess.
Are you two okay sharing a sleeping bag?
I'm sure they'll manage.
What are you doing?
Thought she was trying to cuddle for a second, but trying to unsnap her bra. Where she shot her.
Shall we steal their stupid campers?
Yes.
You think my monster encourages your monster?
It's a pretty stupid camper van.
Can't believe Helen's phone dies now. What do they even have at truck stops?
Trucks.
Feed me one, will you, honey?
Sure thing, Baba.
They're such dorks. Kind of love it. This is all we got of them together this entire season. That is a crime.
Don't you want me? You better change it back or we will both be sorry. Want me back.
That is a rinky-dink truck stop. At least there's a diner, though.
Can I use this?
Yeah, what are you gonna say to that, dude? I have a feeling we're not gonna actually find out what's inside the note.
This had better be good.
Constantine's dead. I killed him. With a pizza cut.
Is that it?
He wanted me to tell you he always loved you and to give you this.
You could have posted it.
I just thought.
What did that
Now
note
you've
say?
told me.
Did he just tell her that he did kill Kenny?
Wait.
You're a psychopath.
I like mustard.
It's messed up.
Put mustard on your fries? No.
I'm the psychopath, please.
My mom used to put mustard on pizza, and it's actually not bad, but not all the time.
Okay, we have an address.
That's the pub I MI6. One time, me and Bill saw a man vomit into his pint glass and then drink it.
Gross.
Bill.
You murdered him on a dance floor in Berlin.
Of course. I remember Bill.
It's like their first date.
So do I.
Yeah, they remember him very differently.
Pam, I've made 2 discoveries in the last year. I look exceptional in linen. Truly unbeatable. And secondly, that emotions, or feelings, as people apparently like to call them nowadays, are at best an inconvenience, and at worst, a total scourge on one's freedoms. Guilt and shame, especially.
Ain't that the truth?
This reminds me of my daughter. Oh, alive and well, just supremely irritating.
And just not in the rest of the series. Take your coat off first, though. Ah, I hate wet coat.
Don't open your mouth. Just seen a dead fox.
Oh, it's a fucking fox!
They couldn't have gone at the rest stop? Come on, guys. That's kind of adorable. Obviously, I love this, but this feels very forced. Like, they're telling one story this series, and then they're just like, we want them to be together at the very end for the fans, and that's kind of what we're getting now. And this is too adorable. Something awful is about to happen. That made me really uneasy, because it was a really happy moment. And happy moments don't really exist in this show. If Villanelle finds out that Pam killed Constantine.
How are you?
I'm Miss Havana.
Me too. Could you two give us a moment?
Pam might not be coming back.
I wanted to thank you. If you hadn't spotted me in that meeting, I wouldn't even be here.
One of the great unspoken truths of life, Eve, is that people behave exactly as you expect them to. You're about to embark on some mad endgame.
And you are gonna race me to it even though you know deep down who killed Kenny.
I was going to do that, yes.
Who killed Kenny?
Now I'm going to behave exactly as you'd expect me to, and do something different.
I'm sorry about Constantine.
He's dead? Rasha is foolish.
Well, she was actually really hurt him over that.
Finally, the head honchos of the 12 in one room. You can have this one, Eve.
It's always been mine. They changed location.
I owe you a dare.
They keep setting up these moments where I feel uneasy and then nothing happens. It's the saying, the shoe or the hat or the spoon or whatever it is, it's about to drop pretty soon, I feel.
They're here.
Whatever Eve and Villanelle are gonna do is happening.
Perhaps that's what I wanted. Can't win the game unless the game is on.
Who are you loyal to?
Even loyalty is a dubious virtue, except when it's to me.
I think Carolyn's just a survivor.
Do you want the job?
No. Thanks for the coffee.
That wasn't expected, was it?
We might just have to kill them all.
Why does Villanelle, like, just not fit in at all?
We're starting now. Come on. Great.
Distract them.
She's the officiant? So there's a wedding going on at the same location as a 12 meeting? Is that why the 12 are meeting? Are they part of the 12? They didn't look like it. Last time we saw Villanelle in the kitchen was in Russian prison.
Oh my god! Look what she did!
You are a handsome man. You are also a handsome man. Together, you are
Handsome men.
2 handsome men.
This is what she's always wanted to tell Villanelle.
Are a lot of work. They require effort. Sometimes you'll feel like you're losing each other, but the beauty in your relationship will be found in the ways you reunite. Kintsugi is the Japanese art form of gluing, stay with me here, broken pots back together with gold. It actually strengthens the pot to create something new. You may now kiss the groom.
You know, she has a talent for officiating weddings. Maybe she should stop killing people and take up another vocation. Did that kill him all? He looks alive.
Hello, losers.
Shit. Oh, Eve is having fun while Villanelle is about to go to work. I like that she's kind of dancing too, you know, spinning. Oh, show it! This is the finale. You gotta make it big. Don't just do close-up cuts. Wow, that was really digital blood. What the hell was that? Did she get them all? I wish they would have showed that. That was overly censored for no reason, I feel.
I did it, Eve.
Don't you mean we did it?
But mostly me.
Hey, you didn't see those moves on the dance floor. She was killing it. Who the fuck? Mister was through and through. It went through her too. Who the fuck is shooting her? At night in the water with refraction. That's a beautiful shot of dead Villanelle. Bloody wings. Let's just throw a shit ton of symbolism in to try to make it seem artistic and beautiful, but it's kind of fucking dumb, to be honest. Did Villanelle kill Kenny? Who killed Villanelle? That's it. Y'all are gonna hate this, aren't you? Holy shit. Wow. They really didn't know how to end this, did they? They're just like, oh, we gotta wrap it up. Let's talk about this. Alright, everybody. That was the series finale of Killing Eve. That one was Series 4, Episode 8, Hello Losers. And, to be honest, I kind of feel like a loser for expecting this to end well. That was very rushed. Very censored, very PG. Like, this was the culmination of 4 years following an assassin. We've seen her stick needles in eyes, snap a child's neck, pour, like, spices down a woman's throat until she died. This show has showed a lot. And on the final episode, the one where their swan song, they went out with a fucking whimper. Like, she was like, hello, losers, and it showed close-ups of her face and an old guy running away, and then some, like, digital blood squirting out, like they just quickly edited it in and didn't try to, like, render it properly. The fuck? Like, why did we focus so much on Pam when what we should have gotten was what this episode was giving us? It was pretty much all focused on Eve and Villanelle together. That's what I think all of us wanted this entire series to be about, them on the run with each other. Instead it was like, Villanelle wants to be good for Eve, and Eve's like, no. And now Eve wants to be with Villanelle, and Villanelle says no. And then they finally get together for whatever reason. They're like, I need you too, whatever. And then they just magically get together because the end of the show has to happen right now, apparently. I think the way that Villanelle died was really fucking dumb. It's nighttime. They were underwater. When Eve popped out of the water, you saw how dark that water was. There's no fucking way anybody could see somebody in that water. Whatever. And I did like that they answered that question without answering the question at the end, though. Because I really hated her death, and I still fucking do. But when it cut back to Carolyn, and then you remember what Eve told her, you knew who killed Kenny all along. It was Villanelle. And Carolyn got revenge. So in a way, I'm happy for Carolyn because Kenny deserves to be avenged, and just because it's Villanelle does not mean that she's innocent. Obviously, she's not innocent for anything, but man, I really hope you guys aren't disappointed that I didn't like that finale. I think the majority of you are going to agree with me that it was very rushed, very weak, just kind of like thrown together because things had to happen. But it feels like it should have been building to this moment. Like when this episode first started, they're on Gunn's Island. Why was Gunn even in this? Like, she didn't matter. It was just like she shot Villanelle, and then they kind of were dating for an episode, and then fucking Eve kills her. They were telling us how amazing Gunn is, and then Eve was able to put her in like a fucking figure 4 leg lock and gouge her eyes out to death. Well, I guess she didn't kill her, sorry, but she disabled her and she left her on an island to die. And then the ending. I mean, the imagery was cool, you know, Villanelle with the bloody angel wings in the water. She looked beautiful and angelic and peaceful in her death. Do you see how I'm talking about Villanelle's death? This is Villanelle who just died in front of us, and I don't care. It felt like, oh, okay, that happened now, whatever. It was fumbled. This entire finale was fumbled for me. But yeah, Eve takes out Gunn, and then they leave. So all Gunn was filler. She did not need to be in the show. That was just like something they had to do to bring those two characters back. Again, they shouldn't have been separated in the first place. They should have gone off and been with each other in the beginning of this whole series. Like, I don't understand what the showrunner was thinking.
What were they thinking with this shitload of fuck?
It's disappointing. Like, the last 3 episodes, this episode including, up and until the last third of the episode, was really good, really solid, but then nothing. So Villanelle sinks to the bottom of the ocean, and it's almost like she's like descending into the underworld or into hell or something. And there's a moment where Eve tries to go after her, but obviously she can't breathe and she has to go to the top, and then she just breaks the surface and screams, and the end. I've only been watching this show for a year, and I am super bummed out. I can't imagine how some of you must feel watching this show for like 4 years. It's been longer than 4 years because, you know, there's like year-long breaks in between seasons with the BBC because they don't like their fans very much, I don't think, sometimes. Especially reactors when they're trying to monetize some Doctor Who reactions. I mean, what can we say? I mean, this series is amazing. And just because it has a weak finale doesn't mean the entire series hurts for that. You can still enjoy Game of Thrones even though the last season is not very good, and you can still go back and enjoy the Killing Eve episodes that you love and the stories that you love, because even though they are connected, because each season is its own story arc, so I'm like, you can just watch the seasons you like and you don't have to watch this if you don't want to. I feel like they did a lot of people wrong. Constantine, he shouldn't have died like that, and now Pam is just working for Carolyn. Is Carolyn one of the 12 now because she said someone will just replace you? Is that Carolyn? I mean, Villanelle did kill the 12, so I guess Carolyn is the one? I don't know, fuck it, I'd watch it. Like I said, whatever spin-off show comes from Killing Eve, I will be watching on my channel, regardless of if it's good or bad, just because it is characters from a show that I love. So I don't have any faith in a spin-off right now, but I am still open to one. So anyway, guys, what did you think of this series finale of Killing Eve? I'm gonna guess that most people did not like how it ended. If you're like me, I think you're gonna like a lot of the stuff in this episode, especially when Eve and Villanelle were together. I did not like the eye shit. As you know, I can't do the eyes.
I have to do something to his eyes.
That's one thing that I just like cringe at. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good in this episode. Like, it felt like a condensed version of what we should have been getting all along. I am sad to see this show go and kind of go out with a whimper, to be honest. But you got to let me know what you thought about it in the comment box down below, and let me know if you liked it or didn't like it. And if you like my reaction, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe, and hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. However, it is going to be temporarily delayed until I move into my new apartment and get all situated. And sometimes I also do some bonus videos and stream, hardly ever. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Venmo and the Patreon is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get access to the movie nights a week before the YouTube audience. And the Venmo right now is basically a tip system to help me afford my new apartment. So anyway, guys, thank you so very much for recommending me this show. Like I said, this ending did not ruin the show for me. This show is still very dear to me because not only was it pivotal in the growth of my channel and the continued growth of my channel. Like I said in the beginning of this series, I'm a little scared to see this show go because I really don't want to lose a big chunk of my audience, but I'm pretty confident we can find a show that we're all going to love to watch together and build that community back in the comment section, because damn, I'm going to miss you guys every Wednesday. So yeah, I guess that's going to be it for our favorite psychopath and her tag-along pal Eve. Eve did not die. This show lied to us right from the beginning. Killing Eve? I think not. It's killing V, pretty much. Let's just cover that E. There we go. Killing V, Villanelle. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, for talking with me, giving me words of encouragement through the literal hell I went through this weekend and this past year. It's been rough, but you guys have seriously gotten me through it, and you can't possibly know what you mean to me. So thank you very much. I appreciate you so much. If you're gonna go outside, please still wear a mask. Don't be an ass. And I will see you next time for whatever show replaces Killing Eve, and I will definitely be doing a poll once I move into my new apartment. So again, thank you. I love you all. That's the first time I said I love you. I always say I appreciate you, but do you know what? It's been a while. I think we're there. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Take it easy, guys. Kitty. Here we go.